Hey guys, it's me HM Tropics here, and today I've decided to show you how to go from this to this. Well, first of all, you'll need to take a photo. And if you're like me, it'll never take you more than one attempt to get the perfect one. I mean, I never take more than one picture. So after I took the perfect picture, I move on to the sketching part. I take my little sketchbook and I use the photo as a reference photo. And I normally start with the head and then go to the body. It's like the best process for me. So I drew my head and then my little doggy's head, which, by the way, her name is Minnie, and she's super cute and adorable. And actually, her full name is like not Minnie. It's longer than that, much longer than that. She has probably one of the most coolest names I could ever think of. I'm gonna tell you a story about that in the future, but for now we're gonna leave it as Minnie. By the way, if you'd want a detailed tutorial on how I sketch or things like that, I'm totally down for that, so just hit me up. Yeah, so I normally draw really lightly, and then I press a little bit harder when I'm sure about the lines. By the way, you'll see that I'm erasing any moment the hair underneath the arm, as you can see. I forgot to redraw that, so I'm going to fix that on Photoshop, so don't worry, although I don't think you were worried. I took this picture on my birthday about a month ago, and I just thought it was really adorable and perfect for this video. And I added the balloons and things like that, so yeah, right now we're gonna move on to the Photoshop part. So now for the coloring part. After you've transferred the photo and the sketch to your computer and you open it up on Photoshop like I did, I normally put the photo on the right side of the canvas and the sketch on the left side. Pretty much now you want to start coloring it. And how I do it is basically I take the sketch layer and I put it on multiply right here in the little tab thing. Then I create a new layer and put it beneath the sketch layer, and I leave it at normal. You don't need to touch that. And now if you grab a certain color, I don't know, bright orange or red or whatever, if you color, you can see that it's underneath the sketch and it doesn't cover up the sketch layer, which is great. That's what we wanted. If you color and grab another color, I don't know, pink, and then you color, I don't know, the flowers, for example, and then you want to come back and grab the red that you used before. If you just pick it up with the eyedropper, it's not going to be the same exact red. As you can see, it's going to be a little bit darker. In order to get the same exact red that you used, you need to turn off the layer of the sketch, pick up the layer, and then turn it back on, and then you'll get the same exact red that you needed. Now, you can create as many layers as you want as long as they're underneath the sketch layer. And that's what basically I do. I go I start up with, for example, the skin color. I color in the skin, for example, let's say I colored it in. Then I create another layer and I'm okay, now I want to draw the jeans. So I grab a dark blue color and I color in the jeans. And then I can create another layer and color in the balloons. So I color in the balloons and everything is on a separate layer, which is the main idea. So I'm going to put the basic colors on the drawing. I'm going to do it probably in a time-lapse type of thing. So yeah, hopefully I was clear enough for you guys to understand how you basically draw underneath a sketch and turn a normal photo into a cool drawing. I just really like this type of style, which it's half traditional and half digital. I really like using both aspects when I draw, and yeah, I hope you like that too. And if you actually want to check out more drawings on this type of art style, you can check my Instagram page, which is at Tropics. I'm gonna leave a link in the description as well. And make sure to follow me. I mean, it's free, so why not? Anyways, right now I think I'm starting to color my face. Sometimes I work above the sketch, not always underneath the sketch layer, just because I want to clean up some things and I don't want to have as much of like the pencil strokes, so I sometimes cover that up. So you might see some layers above the sketch which are like cleaning layers and things like that. I normally use the eyedropper to like pick a color from the picture and use it on the sketch. I think it's like the easiest way to get the colors right. Oh, and right now I'm working on like the flower crown, which I don't think it ended up looking like flowers, so it's just a weird crown on my head, but that's okay. Oh, and the stars on the balloons, I actually ended up drawing like individual stars, which was a pain in the butt. I guess it ended up paying off because I think it looks better this way. And in very few seconds, you'll see the finished piece. I actually added this pink loop that goes around me, which I thought was pretty cool. And here I am signing off. So hopefully you liked this drawing. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will put more videos next week. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed and see you next time.